What's up everyone? This is Scott with Team 512 and I'm back with another video. Today's a very special day in the life of my C5. We're finally going to take off all of this blue spray wrap and see what's underneath. Now if you've been following along, you know that the previous owner had this blue wrap applied to the car sometime before I purchased it. And I've had the car for almost a year now and I'm dying to see what the paint looks like underneath. Now, a few weeks ago, I made a video where I pulled the wrap off the roof of the car, and you saw it wasn't in too good of shape, so we had to do some work in order to get it to look like it does now. Eventually, I think it will probably need to be resprayed. I also picked up a hood and rear deck lid for this fixed roof coupe from Vet Villains. That was already black, it's a factory black panel, to replace the hood and the deck lid so that I didn't have to pull all the spray wrap off of those panels. And I did that because underneath the spray wrap, you could really see, particularly in the hood, that the body panel was probably fairly damaged underneath the wrap, which is what I'm guessing why the previous owner decided to put a wrap on it in the first place. Now, to get started, we're going to do this fender first. And in order to do that, I'm going to grab a heat gun, some fishing line, and maybe some plastic pry tools. And we're going to get this body side molding off. Let's get started. All right, here it comes, guys. Made in Canada. Huh. Look at that little maple leaf there. I'm going to start at this corner here because the wrap is already kind of pulling away. Rather. I'm going to keep going on this fender here, and I'll check back with you guys when I get all this blue off and we can take a look at the condition of the paint. Alright, so I just got done peeling most of the wrap, probably about 98% of the wrap off of the driver's side fender here, and not bad, not bad. Let's take a look. So, you know, a lot of swirl marks, and just looks like it needs to be compounded and polished real well. We can do that, but you can see there's some areas right here where we have to do a little bit more work, and then down low where it didn't get as many coats and it's not as thick, it doesn't peel off as easy as some of this stuff that obviously has probably about 2 or 3 coats on it. Now there is one area, major area of concern, and that is right over here in this side cove. You can see there was a lot of sanding that happened here, and I don't know if there's some kind of body filler in there, but we're gonna have to get that addressed. It might be all the way through the clear coat to the point where I'm either going to go buy a new fender, because it's oftentimes cheaper to do that than it is to get a body shop to paint it, or hell, if it's not too deep, we can buff it out, and then of course we have to get rid of all of this adhesive for the body side molding. But before we do all that, I want to show you a surprise that's on the other side of the car here. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, this side's done. Yeah, sorry guys, snaked you a little bit. I did this side earlier today before I started videoing because I wanted to get an idea on how difficult it was going to be and what the paint condition was like. Over here you can see this fender is in like perfect shape. The door is in pretty good shape. Check this out. I got most of the adhesive off on the body side molding over here. Now we have a little bit of problem area up top here that we're going to have to address. A small area here on this rear fender we're going to have to address, and some spots up top here by the deck lid that we're going to address. But I mean, look at this thing. It's almost back to black. I'm going to pull it out into the driveway and continue on with the front end of the car. I was a little nervous about the condition of the paint on the front bumper, but so far it looks really, really good. I got it started over here and we'll pull it across the front. At some point I may have to remove the corners here to really get under them, but for right now we'll peel around then. So let's continue. All right, so I started this project at 8 o'clock this morning. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been working on it for 8 straight hours, and I'm still not finished. But I got most of it off of the car. Here's the pile in the garage. And I pulled the car out into the light so we could see how much progress I made. And I'll show you some of the areas that are going to need to be addressed. We'll start here with this headlight cover. A lot of sanding, a lot of scuffing, and I think it's because there was some scratches there they were trying to level out. I still have to get more of the front done. I haven't touched this cover yet. But most of the car is finished. I've got to get off all of this glue from the body side moldings. I'm going to have to take the door panels off so I can get the handles off, and also get the mirrors off so I can get underneath them. The back is in really great shape. In fact, the kids out here helping get some of this off the back. There's one area here where I'm going to have to touch up and fix, but the rest of it looks real good. And down the driver's side here, I've got to do the cover, the gas cap or gas tank cover lid, the door handle, take the mirror off again, and the body side moldings. But there it is. The Team 512 mobile is now mostly black. All right, so tomorrow's another day. We're going to continue on here. Hopefully we get all of the big chunks that are left over and start on some of the areas that need some help. And then I'm going to compound it out real good, polish it, and see what we're left with. That'll be for another day. So as always, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that like button and leave me some comments. I really love interacting with you guys. And till next time, see ya.